We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Once again, honey, the ratchet Pied Piper of Chicago is back in the damn news. Oops, my bad. Not that ratchet Piper. This ratchet Piper.
Keep on stepping, whoa, round and round, side to side, separating.
That's my ratchet Piper sound, okay? All right, y'all. So R. Kelly's ass is back in the news. So what's going down is that after I showed the video yesterday, the family speaking out and holding that press conference, R. Kelly came out later on that day and he spoke to TMZ. Basically, he's very upset about the allegations. He's denying that he's involved in any type of sex cult. And he's also saying that he's looking into suing the family members for even putting that out there. So this is what the reps for R. Kelly tell TMZ. Mr. Robert Kelly is both alarmed and disturbed by the recent revelations attributed to him. Mr. Kelly unequivocally denies such accusations and will work diligently and forcefully to pursue the accusers and clear his name. So that's what the rep for R. Kelly came out and said. And then after that, a woman came out on camera basically talking to TMZ. Her name is Jocelyn Savage and she's the daughter of that man. And she's basically coming out saying that she's 21 years old and that she's no hostage and that she's really upset by what's going on, you know, with this whole R. Kelly situation. So I want you guys to go ahead and watch the video and pay really, really close attention to her mannerisms, her moves, and the words that she's saying. Check this out and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
I'm 21. I'm about to be 22 in about 5 days, and I just mainly want to say that I'm in a happy place with my life, and I'm not being brainwashed or anything like that. You know, it just came to a point where it definitely has got out of hand. So, you know, I just want everybody to know, my parents and everybody in the world, that I am totally fine. I'm happy where I'm at, and everything is okay with me.
So you are not being held against your will or doing anything that you do not want to do?
Oh, no, not at all. I've never been feeling hostage or anything like that in that nature. Never.
So why is it now that your family's coming forward and saying this and they've asked for a welfare check and everything like that? Why do you think now?
I personally, I don't really know what's going on with that, so I wouldn't want to answer that at this moment. The last time I spoke to my parents may have been about a good on and off for about a good 6-5 months. I haven't really spoken to them because of everything they've been causing problems in my life, about saying I've been hostage and being held against my will and stuff like that, because I'm very heartbroken of what's going on with this situation, because it's getting to a point where it's getting too much out of hand. You know, me having to deal with this and me being 22 is just, you know, it's just not right. So I haven't spoken to them mainly in about 5 to 6 months, really, okay. On and off. Okay. I mean, they'll, you know, text me from time to time, but I haven't really wanted to speak to them because of what they're doing.
Are you currently in Georgia or where are you?
I'm not. No, I'm not. I wouldn't want to speak on that as well.
Are you with other roommates? Are you free to go from where you are?
No, I want to speak on that as well.
All right, so you guys just watched that video. Now, her father, Timothy, is saying that he believes that his daughter is experiencing Stockholm Syndrome, which I definitely believe. Something sketchy is going on with this whole situation. Like they say in the South, honey, something ain't clean in the buttermilk, okay? Something is not right here. Her mannerisms, the way she's talking, it just seems really weird as hell. It seems very cultish. Granted, these women are over the age of 18. Yes, they are legal adults, but something is not right. Now, I don't know if anybody caught this. If you need to, go back and watch the video. But if you look at her chest, you can see a shadow of somebody. And at the end, when they're questioning her, asking her where she's at, you can see that shadow making like a cut move. Like, you know, if you like cut your throat, like you're saying, cut it out, or, you know, stop talking, you can see that gesture. You can see the gesture of somebody's hands doing that, and you can see it on her chest. I don't know if you guys peeped that. Y'all know I don't miss shit, honey. I analyze everything, honey. Just call me super sleuth, okay? You can see that on the chest. Go back and watch it if you think I'm lying.
No.
Are?
No.
Are?
No.
So it's obvious somebody is coaching her and telling her what to say and what to not say, and she's saying exactly what somebody is telling her. So in my personal opinion, this entire situation seems very, very cult-like, okay? And people need to realize that a lot of these damn slime balls, not just R. Kelly, but there's a lot of folks out here, they go to these local malls and they can spot a victim like this on the street, on the mall. They can tell by the female's body language if she has low self-esteem, if she's looking for love. They're always looking for easy targets. And then once they target you, they'll come by talking to you about this happy life that you can live with them. They'll spoil you with gifts and drugs and love and acceptance. And then before you know it, you're isolated, beaten, and being sold into human trafficking and prostitution and everything else. So just because somebody's over the age of 18 does not mean that they don't deserve to be protected, and does not mean that they're not being brainwashed and forced into captivity, being sold as sex traffickers and sex slaves. A lot of people are saying, well, you know what? They got 3 hots in the cot. They're being spoiled. They got, they're around Bentleys and Rolls Royces and they're around celebrities. Maybe they want that lifestyle. Maybe they do. I mean, let's keep it real. Maybe, it appeals to them. At least they're not in the hood struggling. But personally, I just would feel better if everything was thoroughly investigated. If these women truly, truly want to be there and they truly want to be his sex slave and sell themselves, then it is what it is. Some people are cool with that. Look at Black China, okay? But if that's not the situation, and these women need to be taken away from there and they really need to receive help. A lot of folks are saying, well, they're not chained down. Ain't no chains on them. If she wants to leave, she can just leave. Being a slave, not just, physical slave from like the 1800s or nothing like that, but, sexual slavery. It doesn't have anything to do with chains. It's about mental. You know what I'm saying? It's about mentally chaining you to a situation, mentally chaining you to that master, mentally chaining you to that person, who's doing everything for you, your pimp, your handler, things like that. So they don't have to be physically chained. Once somebody is in your mind mentally, you won't go anywhere. That's what I see when I see her. I don't see anybody who's physically chained and can't physically get up and leave. I see somebody who's stuck mentally in a situation that she may not have been prepared for, especially being as young as she is. So the whole situation is really, really disturbing, but I have some extra tea, so make sure y'all go ahead and refill your cups, okay? So the extra tea is that today the father's responding to R. Kelly, and basically he's telling R. Kelly, you know what? Go on ahead and try and sue me if you want to, Bia. Okay? Go on ahead and try and sue, because what I'm going to do is put all your dirty laundry out there.
Yeah, baby, why you tripping on shit you don't know about? Believing every goddamn thing that you hear about.
But it's nothing that I heard.
Wait a minute, just hear me out. You don't even know about my doings and my whereabouts.
See, you're wrong there, I busted you coming out some girl's house.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing till you get started in a mouth. Boy, let's stop wasting time. It's pretty clear that you's a lie. Tired of sitting around hearing all your phony alibis.
Soap, powder, bleach, towels, fabric, softener, towels, change, pants, socks, dirty drawers.
I'm headed to the laundry mat.
I'm headed to the laundry mat. In my Nivea voice, when I tell you this father is not playing, he told R. Kelly flat out, if you want it, I'ma bring it. If you sue me, I'm putting all your dirty laundry out there, just like Nivea did on that Laundromat soundtrack. That used to be the song back in the day, honey. Go ahead and listen to what the father had to say about the entire situation. Check this out.
You know the reason why Miss Jocelyn Savage didn't tell you where her location at? She's not allowed to tell you her location. Mr. R. Kelly, if you want to file a lawsuit, you should have filed it yesterday. I'm waiting on you. File the lawsuit. If that's what you want to do, I'll see you in court. File it so everybody can see your dirty laundry. File it. That's what they need to see. And Jocelyn, I'm praying for you, baby. I'm praying for you.
All right, so you guys just heard Timothy, who is Jocelyn's father, basically going off on R. Kelly and daring him to sue him. One last thing I want to add is, don't you guys find it funny that for years this man called himself the Pied Piper? And I showed you guys a nursery rhyme in yesterday's video where the Pied Piper, literally with his good music and his flute playing, he was able to take all of the villagers' children, and the villagers never saw their kids again.
In classrooms and playrooms and nurseries all over town, every child ran out into the streets with smiles on their faces at the Piper's call. Dancing and laughing, the bright throng moved along up Gold Street and down Silver Street and beyond Silver Street into the big green forest full of old. Deeper and deeper the stranger went into the forest. And the children never did see the piper in his multicoloured coat, or the children of the town ever again, who all disappeared into the forest forever.
And now, isn't it crazy that in 2017, these same parents are out here basically saying that R. Kelly was able to woo their daughters away with his music and his promise of fame and all types of stuff for their daughters. And now these parents have not seen their children in over a year. I just find that really, really creepy that he called himself the Pied Piper. And back then we were young. We didn't know what that really stood for. But now real life is literally mirroring this fairy tale. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. So this entire situation is very, very interesting, honey. I don't know how it's going to play out. We might have to turn this into a whole Dragon Ball T series as well. We'll see, okay? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.